Hi guys, it gives me an immense pleasure to be here in front of you all. I am quite delighted to make this video. This video is all about the role of a chartered accountant from the student's perspective. Okay, so those days are gone, the old days where when people say that it is a chartered accountant, he is meant for income tax, he is meant for taxation. Those roles have gone, those days have gone. Now, the role of a chartered accountant is versatile. It is very dynamic. The chartered accountants are playing very pivotal role in each and every business. So, the objective of this video is to provide a complete clarity to the students about the scope and the role of a chartered accountant in the modern days. Right. So, you students, you guys are the prospective chartered accountants. So, let us assume that a person is approaching you to start a business. Let us take this in a very playful way. Let us assume that a person is approaching you to start a business. So he is approaching you, sir, I'm planning to start a business. I've got some money. I've got 1 lakh of rupees and I'm planning to start the business. You'll have to guide me. Okay, fine. Now, as a chartered accountant, you will be assisting him to set up all sorts of registration work. You will be assisting him to set up his shop. Let us assume that he is going to do some trading business. He is going to buy something and sell something. Okay, he's going to buy at a lesser price and going to sell it at an higher price. A typical trading. So you, as a chartered accountant, going to assist him in setting up his own business. What all the registrations need to be taken, whether that's going to be a proprietorship concern or a partnership concern, and the registrations to be taken for that, and the local registration, corporation or anything. So those kind of registrations, you assist for him, you help him to take all those registrations, and now that guy has taken off his business. Good. Then that guy is doing the business and money starts flowing in and he gets confused whether he is moving the right path or not, whether he is doing profitable thing or not, he is actually doing profits or not. So immediately what happens, he calls you, sir, sir, it was great that you helped me in starting a business. Now I'm totally confused whether I'm making profits or not. So I've got all the bills, vouchers, documents, everything. So I please request you to come and assist me in maintaining the books of accounts, documents, records, vouchers, and please tell me whether I'm making profits or not. And you, as a chartered accountant, step in, you verify all his books of accounts, documents, vouchers, everything. You assist him in preparation of maintenance of books of accounts. Yes, you tell him you are making profits. Go ahead. So again, your valuable services required. And that person is doing exceptionally great. That person is doing exceptionally great. So he is planning to expand his business. He is planning to set up a couple of stores across the city. And again, he is going to assist the people. He is going to get your assistance for doing the registration. And yes, you pitch in to assist him in the registration of various stores across the city. The same set of work. Yes, again, you are needed. Right. Then, the multiple registrations have happened and his business is growing like anything. Now he has approached his bank for some financial assistance. The bank, just by looking at his prospect, bank is really interested for funding him. But unless and until the bank have the access to the papers, unless and until the bank have access to the financial statements, the bank doesn't know that he is doing profit or not. So the bank is going to ask the financial statements and that person again going to call you, sir, sir, the bank is asking me some financial statements. They are telling some jargons like profit and loss account, balance sheet. I am absolutely unaware of all these things. Please guide me. So again, you pitch in as a CA. You guys liaise with the bank officials, you submit the profit and loss account and balance sheet, and you people talk about a lot of ratios, the stability, all sorts of technical things to prove to the bank that your client is a worthy guy and he is a deserving guy for the loan, and you help him to get the loan, seal the deal. Yes, your assistance is required. Now, the funds have come. The funds have come and that person is interested to invest in various stores across the country. And again, you will be required to do the registration tasks across the country. Then, now what happens? That person is interested to carry on certain manufacturing activity or he is interested to do something on his own, some production activity. And he is interested to purchase a machine. But he is not aware whether that machine is going to fetch him some profits or not. He's totally confused and he's asking you, and again you pitch in and you do all sorts of projections, all sorts of technical analysis, and you provide him a satisfactory reply stating that that machine is awesome, that is going to fetch you extraordinary profits based on the figures what your technical persons have given. I have worked out the projections, I have done a cost benefit analysis, and yes, you can comfortably go for the mission. Yes, your presence is again needed. Now the business have grown. Now the business are really growing big. You must be happy. Your client also must be happy. But you get to see the notice from income tax department. Your client has got some notice from income tax department, and yes, obviously it is not possible for him to read the entire notice and understand the crux of the notice. That involves a lot of legal things, a lot of technical things, and yes, again he'll come to you and you go through the notice, and based on the content of the notice you will be guiding your client. Sir, this I take care. You liaison with the income tax people, you meet the assessing officer, you identify the nature of the issue, you convince the assessing officer, and you have to really prove that no evasion has happened. These are all the things happen which are absolutely within the provisions of Income Tax Act. So you convince the income tax officer and you will really relieve your client from the tax hitches. Yes, you as a tax consultant, your service is valuable here. Then your client has got a notice from GST, and again you're going to contact the tax official, you're going to coordinate with the tax official, you're going to present all the legal relative provisions to make sure that your client has not done any evasion, everything is within the law, and the government is going to be satisfied, the tax authorities are going to be satisfied, and they are going to relieve your client. Yes, here as an indirect tax consultant, your services required. Right, now the business has blown up like anything. It has boomed, and a couple of investors are interested in investing in your client's business, but they are ready to offer some 5 crores or 10 crores, and they are asking some 5% or 10% stake, and your client is again worried because he is not able to value that offer. He is literally not able to evaluate that offer and whether this is a profitable offer or not, whether we can offer this much stake for this much money. He is totally confused, and again he is going to question you. He is going to ask you, sir, this is something quite technical, and please tell me whether I can accept this offer or not. And again, you as a chartered accountant step in, you analyze the offer, you completely analyze the proposal, and you guide your client whether he can go ahead with that option or not. So again, rules there. Right. Now, what happens? Your client has grown up like anything and he is interested to receive certain money from abroad. Foreign investors are coming in and you as a CA pitch in and you assist your client to receive the money abroad. You will take care of all the FDA regulations compliance and all the FEMA Act compliance, and you make sure that the money is coming into the country legally without any legal hitches, without any technical crunches, and your client is happy. You take care of all the legal formalities. And sometimes your client may get questioned by the enforcement authorities, by the intelligence authorities, and by some regulatory authorities. And again, you as a CA represent your client and you will clarify all those people that your client has not done any violations. So again, your role is immense. At last, your client is interested to shed off the business. He would like to hive off this business. So ultimately, he will require you to do the complete business valuation, and yes, you will be stepping in and you will be assisting your client as a chartered accountant completely to seal the deal, and you will assist to sell off the business. This is the story. This is just a small story, and imagine in this small story itself, the role of a chartered accountant is vital. It is immense. Then just think how the role of a chartered accountant will be in the real life for the technical giants and for the business giants available in our country. It is going to be awesome. The role is awesome. Again, I'm telling you, the days are gone where the chartered accountants are stamped with the income tax. Those days they were stamped with income tax and all the regulatory compliance work, and those days are gone. Now the role of chartered accountant is vital, versatile, pivotal, and he is considered as one of the indispensable personalities of a business. And this is all about this video. So welcome to CA course and welcome to the profession in advance. Thank you. All the best.